السلام عليكم اخوتي ومرحبا بكم في فيديو جديد. بدون المقدمات، بدون حتى شي حاجه، كما العاده ديروا جيم، تابوناو باش ديما يوصلكم الجديد وباش تدعموني وتشجعوني انني ندير فيديوهات اكثر. نبداو الفيديو ديال اليوم على بركه الله.
Do you have so many religions and these
بعد اول حاجه، العنوان ديال الفيديو هو ملحد لا تهمه الاخلاق ويمكن ان يأكل لحم طفله، حيت هنا الموقف ديال الالحاد فهو الاخلاق لا وجود لها. علاش؟ حيت حنا مجرد حيوانات طورنا وهاد الحياه ما عندها حتى شي معنى. الوغ الا قتلت انا راسي ولا قتلت شي واحد ولا قتلت اي حاجه وقعات في هاد الدنيا فهي ما عندها حتى شي معنى.
religions are all claiming that we are from that creator, and that creator have ascribed to you this specific purpose, right? So Islam is one of those major religions in the world, and what I would say is that you should investigate these different religions with an objective criteria, right? So when you're reading, have you read any other scriptures?
A bit of the Bible.
A bit of the Bible, just a little bit, yeah? So what do you think about what you've read?
I think it's the message of love and.
Okay. Have you read the Old Testament or the New Testament? Which one?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Because there is love here and there is no love here, right?
Yes. I think that the message of love is
Yes.
Universal religions, and that I believe in. But the other stuff.
Okay.
You know.
But do you know there is a very beautiful verse in the Quran? It says, do you believe in parts of the book and disbelieve in others?
Yeah.
And this is actually addressing the Jews and the Christians. So he's saying, if I believe in a creator, then I'm ought to follow whatever that creator ascribes. I have to be consistent, right? I cannot say I believe in God, but I will take this part of what God says, and whatever God says here, I don't like, right? So either it is from God or it is not from God. You agree with me, right? So you'd say, you agree or you disagree?
I think you could take something that
Okay.
you think is true and some other thing that you don't think is.
Yeah, of course. So based on what do you determine, you as a human being, as a subjective human, like myself, that would be ignorant, we don't know everything,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So how me as a subjective human being that doesn't know everything would be able to determine what is true or what is good in order for me to take and leave the rest? So what is your criteria to know what is good and bad?
حيت هذا هو المعيار ديال باش تعرف شنو الخطا من الصحيح في الالحاد. ما كاينش معيار، كيقول لك المعيار هو سوبجيكتيف، يعني انا اللي كنحدد بالنسبه لي انا شنو اللي مزيان وشنو اللي ما مزيانش، والاخر غيحدد بالنسبه لي شنو مزيان وشنو ما مزيانش، وهكا دايره القضيه. ولا مشينا بهذا السيستم فراه حتى داك البيدوفيلي فراه ما عندناش الحق اننا نحاسبوه علاش كيدير داكشي، حيت بالنسبه لي هذاك الشيء اللي كيدير راه مزيان. اولا شي واحد اللي كان شفار وكيكريسي بنادم، فبالنسبه لي يقدر يكون داكشي اللي كيدير مزيان وكيستمتع فيه، وبالنسبه ليه داكشي هذيك هي الفرحه ديالو. فهنا حنا ما عندناش الحق نقولوا له لا داكشي راه غلط، هل مزيان وهل مزيان وهل مزيان. هذا هو الموقف ديال الالحاد. يعني من المنطلق ديال الالحاد راه ما يمكنش تعرف الصح من الخطا.
Your society? Sorry?
It's functionality.
What do you mean by that?
Like,
Are you talking about utility? Okay. So something is good because it does.
something is good because it helps you. Like, there is no good or bad. It's aesthetics.
Okay. So now you're talking atheism, right? Because there's something called nihilism. No, I'll explain what I mean. There's something called nihilism, which is if you don't have a creator or a scripture, you're bound to believe in subjective morality, which would mean there is no morality, as you said.
Because as I say aestheticism. Because aesthetics is like a feeling that you get that this is fine. I don't like this so much. Like,
So are you the only one who has that feeling, or does everyone else have the same feeling? Everyone. So why do we disagree on laws?
you don't.
We don't disagree on laws?
You don't disagree a lot. Like,
Every country has its own laws and has its
actually,
own...
nobody cares actually about laws. Like,
What do you think about drinking alcohol? I'll give you an example. What do you think about drinking alcohol?
if you want to drink,
No, but is it good or bad? You're just talking about morality.
No. I didn't talk about morality. I talk about.
No, I'm asking, is it good or bad?
I don't care about morality.
You don't care. But do you agree there is morality, whether we care or not?
No.
على الاقل هذا الملحد هذا فهو صادق من هذه الناحيه هذه، بانه كيقول لك انه ما كيهتمش الاخلاق، ويمكن تظن انه ما كايناش شي حاجه سميتها الاخلاق. حيتاش المشكله هو هذا هو الموقف ديال الالحاد. يعني الملحدين ديال بصح نورمالمون هذا هو الموقف ديالهم، ماشي بحال دابا الالحاد اللي كنشوفوا دابا هو اللي كيكون انا ملحد ما كنامنش بالله وما كاينش اله وداك الشيء، وحنا غير جينا من التطور. المهم روينا الحيحه اللي كاملين عارفينها وكنعاودوها ديما في اي فيديو تقريبا، وكيقول لك لا واخا هكاك كاين اخلاق وتامنوا بالخير وبالشر. ملي كتسولوا شنو المعيار ديالك باش تحدد الخير والشر، ما عندوش حتى شي معيار. يعني الخير والشر في الموقف الالحادي فهو ما كاينش. يعني هنا الشخص الصادق غيقول لك ما كاينش حاجه سميتها اخلاق.
So there is immorality. So if I eat my baby on breakfast, that's not really a bad thing to do. If I rape a woman, that's not bad.
I say that however bad a sentence sound, in another context it could be good.
Eating your baby in breakfast, in what context
If
would
you're
be
a
good?
spider,
If you're a spider and you eat your baby, but we're not spiders, we're talking about human beings. In what context eating my baby in breakfast is good? No context, right?
no. Like there can always be a context because it's fantasy. Like you could say whatever you want. You could say that your baby will spawn 1,000 Hitlers if you don't eat it that way exactly. We can make a scenario here.
Give me a scenario.
No.
Eating my baby in breakfast.
Okay.
I'm waiting. I'm really interested to know in which scenario would it be good.
What?
In which scenario would it be okay? I'm not trying. By the way, look, I'm not trying to trap you. I'm trying to make you understand that what you're saying does not make sense objectively, right?
Like you have to eat it for breakfast because if you don't, you have a terminal disease that you'll die, and for some reason you know that this baby is going to be.
Even if I'm gonna die, it does not justify eating a baby.
Really bad. Like if your
Can you imagine the feeling of killing a baby, an
if
infant?
your baby was Hitler and Stalin combined, and the only
What
way
was he?
to-
What was he?
if your baby
How would you know that?
It's not about what I'm trying to say is not about how would you know this.
Don't you believe you should have the right of just trial, even if you're gonna end up to be Stalin? If we
خوتي واحد الحاجه مهمه بزاف، راه كاع اللي كيدعي على انه ملحد والحد حيتاش هو عقلاني وكيستخدم عقله، وان الناس اللي كيامنوا بالله وبشي كتاب مقدس فانهم ناس متاخرين ومتخلفين وما كيخدموش عقلهم، فراه هاد المعادله هذه غلطه تماما. حيتاش بعقلك ما يمكنش توصل للالحاد، ما يمكنش حيتاش الله سبحانه وتعالى كيقول ام خلقوا من غير شيء ام هم الخالقون. يعني واش هما اللي خلقوا هاد الحياه وهذا الشيء كامل؟ واش هما اللي خلقوا روسهم ولا تخلقوا من لا شيء، من عدم؟ يعني لوجيكمون ما يمكنش شي حاجه تجي من عدم، شي حاجه حنا غاديين بحالكم شويه فهمتيني، شي حاجه تخرج لنا هكاك بارازار من عدم، ما يمكنش، ضروري خص شي سبب مسبب لديك الحوايج. يعني لوجيكمون يعني بالعقل ما يمكنش تكون ملحد. الا قررتي انك تلحد وما تامنش بالله فعرف راسك راك انتحرتي عقليا، يعني العقل ديالك قتلتيه وانتحرتي. يعني راه المشكله هو ان الملحد راه هو اللي ما كيخدمش عقله. حيت انا كنت كما قلت لكم شحال هذه كنت دخلت في واحد المناقشه مع الاستاذ ديالي اللي هو ماشي ملحد ولكن اغنوستيك، يعني لا ادري. ملي كنقول له غير نخدموا عقلنا كيقول لك واش انا كظن انني انا دابا ما كنخدمش عقلي؟ كنقول له لا ما قصدتش هكاك، ولكن غير نخدموا عقلنا طن اش كاين. كيقول لك لا اي دونت نو، الله اعلم واش انا قلت لك ما كنخدمش عقلي. اي اسمح لي، ولكن بكل احترام راك ما تتخدمش عقلك، حيت الا خدمتي عقلك فعندك جوج ديال الاسباب، يا اما انت خلقتي راسك يا اما انت تخلقتي من عدم. واش انت خلقتي راسك؟ الجواب واضح هو لا. واش انت تقدر تخلق؟ الجواب الواضح هو لا. واش تخلقتي من عدم؟ كيقول لك الله اعلم. ملي كيقول لك الله اعلم تسول واش انت كتامن بالسحر ان الحوايج يقدروا يخرجوا هكاك بارازار؟ الله اعلم. وشويه كيجي لك العلم كيقول لك لا انا كنامن بالعلم، ولكن علميا راه الحوايج ما يمكنش يخرجوا هكاك بارازار. علميا في الحوايج ضروري خصهم اسباب مسببات لدوك الحوايج. يعني كتلقى الموقف ديالهم، يعني الموقف ديال لا ادري والموقف ديال الملحد فهما مواقف متناقضه. يعني ماشي زعما ما بين اغنوستيك والملحد، لا، فالملحد الافكار والموقف ديالو متناقض مع نفسه، يعني الملحد كيكون ديما متناقض مع نفسه، ولا ادري حتى هو تيكون ديما متناقض مع نفسه. يعني الصواب والفطره هي ان الانسان يامن بوجود اله. باقي حنا ما غندخلوش واش الاله ديال المسلمين ولا الاله ديال المسيحيين ولا الاله ديال داكشي، ولكن اول حاجه خصنا نتفقوا عليها هو انه اله ضروري خصو يكون موجود. الا ما كانش الاله هذا الكون كله ما غيكونش عنده وجود. يعني هذا هو اللوجيك، هذا هو العقل.
We know that shouldn't be.
وحتى ملي كتدخل معاهم في مناقشه كتحصلهم دغيا تقدر تحصلهم دغيا تيبداو يتمتموا دغيا تيوليو يخدموا بالعاطفه ديالهم وكيحيدوا العقل وتتولي العاطفه هي اللي خدامه. ولكن ان شاء الله من بعد نشوفوا شي مناظرات اكاديميه، هادو تيكونوا غير محادثات، ولكن نشوفوا شي مناظره اكاديميه، يعني شي مناظره كتكون المستوى ديالها طالع على المستوى الاكاديمي اللي كيكونوا فيها زعما ناس كبار وعلماء كبار وداكشي، ونشوفوا الحوار كيفاش كيدوز وغادي ترجعوا لهضرتي.
Shouldn't we have a way in trying to help that individual to not grow up to become that thing rather than eating the baby?
He's not Stalin. He has a terminal disease that is spreading around, and the only
So why would I eat him?
Because you don't have any other way of cleansing his body. I'm giving you the scenario.
Cleansing his body by eating him.
Yes, if you bury it, the worms will eat it, and then they will become cursed. So the only thing you have to do is you have to eat it.
Look, what's your name? Nick. Okay, look, Nick. Let me tell you this. Ignore all of this like fairy tale scenario that you brought forward. I'm saying, if this was not the case, normally, if I decide to eat my own baby, is that good or bad?
Statistical reasons are not reasons.
Sorry?
Statistical truths are not actual truths.
I'm not talking about statistics. I'm saying in a normal situation where you don't have that scenario that you.
There's no normal situation.
So there's no situation where it does not.
Every situation is really distinct, so you cannot predetermine.
Okay, let me give you an example. Right now, if you go and beat up an old lady walking by, so just walking by and you just decide to beat her up. This is a scenario I'm giving you. Is that action you did bad or good?
I don't know. It depends on the lady.
Depends on the lady.
Situation really depends on the situation. Like most of the times, it would be bad. Most of the times, like almost all of the times, it would be really bad.
Oh no! So you agree with bad now? So you believe in bad?
Bad is a word. It helps us.
Of course, it's a word that has a meaning.
As I started saying in the beginning, good or bad are utilitarians. So bad.
So me wiping off half of China because there is not enough space for the other half. That's a good utility. Does that make it good? These are the problems with what you're talking about.
And people still think he's good.
No, do you think it's good? Wiping off half of the population?
No, but there are.
Why? Why do you think it's not good?
Because it was stupid, actually.
Because what?
Because it was stupid.
Why? Why is it bad?
No.
So it's not bad.
I believe it's bad. I'm trying.
Why?
Because it's stupid.
Why is it stupid?
Why Mao Zedong is stupid?
They have a justification, rational justification. They say we don't have enough space. There's so many human beings. We want to get rid of half of them in order for us to keep. So they would argue that's not stupid. It's actually genius. So based on your worldview, why is that action bad? If you follow utility and you believe that utility equals good or bad, you would have to accept. By the way, these are problems.
Why do we?
Or let's say rational problems.
What we're trying to find is what is the cause that is moving us.
No, that's not what we're trying to understand whether there's objective or subjective morality, and how do we determine whether
why do we care if it's subjective or objective?
We care because this is how we function as human beings. Before doing an action, I have to determine.
It's your drive. It's what gives you drive, right?
It's not about drive. It's about understanding rationally as a human being. Before doing a specific action, is it good or bad? If I don't have morality, then me pushing you right now or me harming this person is equal to me being good to him.
Why do you want to do something?
Sorry?
Why do you want to do something?
I'm giving a hypothetical example. I'm saying to you, if there is no morality.
Out of what is it that sparks you to do something? before you judge if it's good or bad, you have to have a model. You have to have the.
Before you make any action, you have to determine whether it's good or bad. Before she came here today, I'm sure you had this idea whether it was good or bad to come here. Before we have this discussion, you're trying to think, is it good or bad? I'm actually thinking right now, is it good or bad to have this discussion?
Where does want
Yes.
spawn from?
Sorry?
Where does your need, your want to
For me, being human, my instincts that are God-given by the Creator, they're within me. And they are the ones that drive me to move and make actions. So that's the answer to your question.
yeah, have fun?
No, but still, you have not answered
Like,
the question.
have fun doing that.
Okay, sure. So what I was trying to make, the point I'm trying to make is this,